Look at that! Chicken a la king made. Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Rick. Today we are doing chicken a la king. We're doing the old-fashioned way with a modern twist. So let's show you how to do it right now. Right, the modern twist is going to be like this. We're going to start off with a couple of tablespoons of butter in a pan. Put on some heat. We're going to start to melt the butter down. We're going to add milk and corn flour or corn starch. That is going to be our creamy sauce. So like I say, this is a modern twist on the old-fashioned let's make a roux after frying the onions. So we've got that butter in there. We're going in there with 2 heaped tablespoons of corn starch, corn flour. Start to stir it round, add a little bit of milk. You know, this will not be lumpy, don't worry about it. It's an easy way of making a roux. You don't even have to really cook anything out because the corn flour, corn starch dissolves in there, and as the milk starts to warm up, it starts to thicken. Just going to go in there with a little pinch of pepper. Now I'm not putting salt in because we're using chicken stock made from a chicken bouillon cube, and that will carry salt. So just bring this up till it starts to thicken, and then we'll add our chicken stock. Now that is starting to thicken. In with our chicken stock, and then just thicken this up nice and steady. Not too much because it's going to be cooked in the pan with the chicken. So there we have this wonderful creamy sauce, the modern twist on the old-fashioned way. Right, we just need to put that to one side. Okay, we want a pan on. Now we already have a lovely buttery creamy sauce in there. So we're going to go in here with a little bit of olive oil. Now when the olive oil starts to warm, in with our garlic, in with our onions. Give that a little working round. Now many people cook off the mushrooms first, but I'm going to cook the mushrooms in here with this. Put all that flavour in there together. Now I've sliced the mushrooms. So in with our mushrooms. So you know, you use whatever mushrooms you want. You either use brown mushrooms or white mushrooms, that's up to you. So we're just going to cook them in there with that onion. Now I do it this way because I like a little bit of texture in here, you know. You could actually just cook the mushrooms and take the mushrooms out, put them to one side, carry on with the onions and garlic, and then chuck the mushrooms back in. Tiny bit of salt. Now that's just going to help draw out that moisture from those mushrooms. And we want to go in with a pinch of dry thyme. So let's just give that a stirring through. See, there are 100 ways to make chicken a la king, but this is an easy way. Now I've got 2 chicken breasts there, already cubed up. I've just cooked them, I've just roasted them, and I have cubed them to go in here. Now, what we are going to do, we are just going to go in there with a splash of sherry, and then we're going to go in with a little bit more when we put our cream sauce in. Now this sherry is going to actually put a nice, ooh, that smells wonderful, nice little flavouring around those mushrooms and onions. Some people have started using white wine for this, you know, not a problem, but sherry is traditional. Okay, and I'm going to go in with a little bit of red pepper just for a splash of colour. You know, I want a little bit of a different colour going through there because it's going to be a really beigey white dish. And I've got some frozen peas to go in. So we're going in there with our frozen peas. Stir that in. I mean, there's a pan full of colour right there. Just give that a little minute in there to actually start cooking down. Now I've gone for sliced mushrooms, but you can use whole mushrooms if you want. I think sliced mushrooms work really well in this, as well as whole mushrooms. And the combination works really well too. So we're going in there with our chicken. As soon as we got that warm through there a little bit, in with all our sauce. Get all that sauce in we've just made. In with a little stir through. Oh, look at that. Oh, that looks marvellous. In with the traditional bit. A couple of tablespoons of sherry. Oh, that smell. So just cook this for about 5 minutes. All the contents are already cooked. All we're trying to do is get that delicious, thickish, but not too thick, because we need to serve this with rice. Thickish sauce with all those flavours in there. So just look at that. Just look how fabulous that looks in that pan. That is enough thick sauce to soak into the rice. That is chicken a la king made. All we got to do now is serve it up. Look at that. Chicken a la king made. Oh! That is fantastic. Creamy sauce, mushroomy. You've got that underlying sherry in there, but you know, it doesn't taste of alcohol. In fact, you probably wouldn't even know it was in there if we wouldn't have put it in. That is a fantastic chicken a la king, you know, on the table within about 15 minutes, somewhere like that, with pre-cooked chicken. Now, if you like what we're doing, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe, share with your friends, all that kind of stuff. Catch you in the next video.